out of the deserts of eastern Washington. Free electricity, courtesy of Uncle Sam.
The roar and clatter of thousands of horsepower foretells the completion of the Mammoth Bonneville Dam and Power Project, another link in the chain of giants created under the Public Works program.
Well, he knew he couldn't do that. He knew if he was going to make a documentary that was supposed to appeal to regular folks, he needed music that would appeal to regular folks. He needed folk music. The problem was, Steve Kahn didn't know any folk singers, but he knew someone who did. Alan Lomax is a name that comes into a lot of folk music stories around this time in American history. And for good reason. He was the librarian at that time in charge of the folk music section in the Library of Congress. What he did not know about folk music was not to be known. So Steve Kahn calls him up, describes the project, and Lomax says, "I got your guy." And he puts him in touch with Woody Guthrie. Well, Woody, being Woody, assumes mistakenly after one phone call that he's already got the job. He's living in Southern California at the time, appearing on the radio 3 times a night. Appearing on the radio. This is not, they're not playing his recordings. He is going into the radio station with his partner, Lefty Lou, and they are playing on the radio 3 times a night. Once at dinner, once at 8 o'clock, and once when the radio station signs off at 11 o'clock. It signs off. I can't make my students believe this ever. It signs off. Radio used to stop. It used to sign off at night. So did the TV station. It just used to stop. Professor Arter, well, what did you do? We went to bed. So Woody's down in Southern California. They get a hold of him with just one phone call. He thinks he's got the job. So he throws Mary, and by then their 3 children, Gwendolyn, Kristen, Little Bill, in a borrowed station wagon. They come up the highway to Portland, Oregon, to BPA headquarters. He walks into BPA carrying his guitar, says, "Well, here I am." Kahn goes, "And you would be..." "Oh, I'm Woody Guthrie." "Oh, right. You're Alan's folk singer, right, okay. And you have your guitar with you. Okay, well that's, okay, do you carry that everywhere? Okay. Could you play me a song?" And he plays him a song. And then he plays him another one. And right away, Kahn knows Lomax nailed it. This is the guy. This is exactly what he needs. This is the music he needs, and everything would have been great except they kept talking. Now, I don't know if you know much about Woody Guthrie's politics circa 1941-42, but Woody Guthrie was slightly to the left at that time of, the United States federal government could have talked to Woodrow Wilson Guthrie for more than 5 minutes without going, ugh.